Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm in Helsinki at a very historic train station to go and do another sleeper train. Now I've done 2 sleeper trains on the channel before, and to be honest I didn't have the best experience in both, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm actually heading north towards Rovaniemi. It's going to take around about 12 hours to get there. The train leaves at about 11:15 and I should get in around about 11:10 tomorrow. However, I received an email about 10 minutes ago to say that the toilets are not working because apparently there is a big problem with frost on the train. Normal temperatures in Helsinki in the winter time could be up down to -10. However, it's -20 at the minute. I know, and I literally have just arrived on the train from the airport, so best get into the train station, get checked in and see what the toilet situation is like, because I do have an ensuite on board. So let's see how it goes. I might have to hold it for 12 hours. So they did offer me some compensation, and that's basically to go tomorrow and they'll put me up in a hotel tonight. However, I'll have to pay for the hotel tonight and then basically seek some compensation. The only problem with that is I've got a flight back from Rovaniemi the day after tomorrow, so I kind of need to take it tonight. I'm only out here for about 5 minutes just to do the intro. I need to get in because it's so cold. I can't feel my fingers. But this is one amazing train station. Look at that. Oh, just warming my hands up just for a second. Frostbite is a real thing, especially when you're out in the cold. Fancy a lovely train station like that being ruined by a good Burger King. So I can just see it up there. Is that platform 6, Rovaniemi? This is one long train. What's special about this train is they've got an upstairs, which is where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. Digital ticket, obviously. I'm upstairs, coach 53. I hope this is the right train, because this train doesn't look as long as I thought it would be. It says on the board there, this is the train, yet I can't see any sleeper cabins. I was just looking at that going, what is that? But that is like ice. Not a very nice colour. What do they say, like yellow snow? Maybe the same for yellow ice. Yeah, I realised this wasn't my train. I think my train's going to come and pull in a minute. I thought the train was bigger than this. It's not a great start. I'm a bit confused. There's a big red question mark there, and everyone's just come off the platform to come back in here. There isn't any booth open where I can get any information, so I'm a little bit confused as to what's actually happening. Yeah, my finish isn't very good. Well, while I'm waiting, I thought I'd come in here and get a beer. I didn't exactly fill that up to the top. Not much of a head on that either. Not really much of a beer drinker, but local Finnish beer. Yeah, it's nice. So not quite sure how it's going to work with dinner when I get on the train, because obviously now being quite delayed, I don't know whether the restaurant car will still be open or not. But there's a lot of people actually waiting for this train, so I think it's going to be very busy in there. Should have had a hot chocolate or a whiskey to warm me up. So the information on the board out there is pretty useless. Just gone onto the website. It says the Helsinki to Rovaniemi train is delayed due to a technical fault in the train. See, earlier they were complaining that it was due to frost, freezing all the pipes. Mind you, it's very cold outside, but you thought they'd be used to that. So I don't know. That said 45 minutes, this says 60 minutes. It's now 11:30. The train was supposed to go at 13 minutes past 11, so yes, I guess the wait continues. Well, they've locked the main entrance, so we're all locked in. Well, we're not really, we can get out if we need to. There is an exit to the left, but yeah, so I was on the website, it said 60-minute delay, but after speaking to one of the security guards, that delay there that says 00:45 means the train's not going to be here for another hour at 1:45. Bit of an update. The train is still delayed, and now the toilets in the train station are closed, which means all these people who are actually waiting for this train can't go to the toilet. And they can't go to the toilet when on the train because most of the toilets are out of action. So the thing is that when you're told that you can't go, you need to go, and that's my situation now. So I can't exactly pee outside.
don't know.
So you need to call them. Call them. Someone needs to know. Somebody knows all this stuff.
Only one place, but
Any place.
because we have a different organization.
It doesn't matter. It's your problem, not ours. We have 100 people here waiting, and you are stand there.
So things are getting a little bit heated here at the train station, and understandably, because there's no information whatsoever. And I just went over to chat to one of the train staff that are here. There's only 2 of them, and her information wasn't really any better.
I don't know for sure that how long it's gonna take, but the train came from the what's the word? The other station and this station right now, so it's gonna take a while.
So is it not even moving yet?
No, it's stuck there. That's the information that I got. But you have to wait and follow the screen. It will update.
Well, about an hour and a half later, the train has arrived. I'm in wagon 53. I'm upstairs. Let's go and check out my suite for the evening. When I say suite, it's kind of like a room with bunk beds. Let's head in. Hey, there's a room. I thought that was a toilet. So my room is up here. 209, I think, so I'll go up here. I didn't want to wait too long outside because I thought the train's going to go pretty sharpish. So yeah, cabin door is actually already open, and then to activate it you kind of just pull your key card out and then shut the door. So let's head in. Shut the door because it's... Oh, better take the key card out. And here it is. Well, first things first, it's nice and warm, thankfully. You know, minus 20 degrees outside. You need it to be very warm. The toilet and shower is in there. Again, I don't know actually if it's working or not. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And let's have a look around my cabin. So obviously I've booked just one bunk, but I do get the whole cabin because that would be a little bit awkward if someone was sharing the bunk below me, wouldn't it? Well, when I come through the door, I've got a couple of hangers and a couple of coat hooks. I did read online actually a lot of people talking about sound, and there is a big family next door with kids, and there's another family next door, and yeah, I can definitely hear it, but we'll see how it goes. It's not too bad at the minute. The train isn't moving yet, by the way. I think I'm getting a little bit of that feeling where the train's moving but it's not. So there is an extra key just here if I need it. I must remember not to forget the key as I go out. Top bunk, obviously to keep you in if we get any unexpected turbulence on the tracks. And I think, do they go across there? Don't know what that's actually for, but there's another one over there. I think these must connect to it somehow, but obviously I've got some complimentary water, a couple of fresh towels, just one pillow. I think the bunk below is maybe a little bit wider. So I've tried 2 sleeper trains in the UK and I've never normally had a very good night's sleep, so I'm not quite sure whether to go for the top or the bottom bunk. I might try the top actually, but in the bottom bunk it's fairly cozy. Here we've got a light and what looks like an alarm clock, some power and somewhere to store your phone. I've got the same thing up top as well. A couple of stairs to get up to the top bunk. How easy is this to get up? Not too bad. It's quite cozy up here. I think I will actually give this a try a little bit later on because it does seem quite cozy. I don't know whether you feel the motion worse or better up here actually. Pretty thin duvet, but I guess that's not really needed because it's actually really warm in here. So same thing as we've got in the lower bunk as well. An alarm clock, a little light and somewhere to put your phone. And we're off out into the snow, lashing past the window. It's a very cold and wintry night out there in Helsinki, but nice and cozy in here. Over here by the door I've got the light switch, I've got more power as well, and I can control the heater just here. So it's actually bigger than I thought it would be, but behind this door is not only the shower but also the toilet, and it's all kind of sandwiched together. You have to open it out, as you can see. But just stepping in, I can get at least one person in here. I don't know how many trains that you've ever travelled on, but this kind of has that that lovely toilet train smell. So the shower compartment is here, and then the toilet is, how do I open this? Oh, do that. Ta-da! And then the toilet is there, and it actually turns into a toilet with a sink. Pretty cool. I like it. It did say the toilets weren't working. It's beeping. Result, it's working. I was worried. Look at that, we've even got something to do your bits if you have a bit of an accident. How do we operate this? Oh, tiny little sink there, little vanity mirror, even a nice little light there. Look at this, how cute is this? There's some cups in there, there's a shower cap, and I believe some soap. That's quite nice. Move this back, just close that off. Got some shower gel. It's nice that they cleaned it though. As you can see, that's somebody else's hair. I think there's more hair down there. But yeah, let's see if the shower works. To push that button first. Ooh. Obviously it turns off after a second, so you have to keep pressing that, but I'll check out the shower later. So I'll let you know how the shower goes a little bit later. But this is nice, look, there is a tiny little table here so I can sit and have my tea or coffee. In fact, actually I can order food from the bar car and actually have it here and sit at this table and look out onto the, well, we're in a station right now, but I'm actually going to be checking out the restaurant because I've got until 2 a.m. The time now is 4 minutes past 1. The restaurant bar is either going to be really busy or it's going to be really quiet because of the delay on the train. Yeah, there's carbonara, there's meatballs, there's chicken, but the food is not included in the price. I'm not sure breakfast is, but we'll find out in the morning. I must not forget my key. I know it's a little bit late to go and get some food, but I'm starving. I have no idea how far down the restaurant and the bar car is. I guess I just keep walking until I find it. Whoa. Well, that's different compared to where I just was. Am I still in the... Am I still in the same... I'm still in the same train, right? This feels a little bit older up here. Yeah, this does. I just looked in one of those rooms. That does feel a lot older. What are these? Oh, little VIP areas. So people can also travel 12 hours by sitting down here. Don't know if I'd want to do that for 12 hours though, would you? Still have not found it yet. That's where bikes go, I guess. This is taking forever. What's this room? You can go in there and make a phone call. That's what that's all about. I'm worried by the time I actually get here, it'll be shut. This looks like, well, takeaway there. Oh, don't tell me it's shut. So that's the restaurant part. Here's the bar area. So it's 20 past 1 and I'm hungry, so I thought I would go for a carbonara and a bottle of water. They do serve beer and alcohol on this train till 2 a.m. Normally they close everything about 11 o'clock, so you can still get alcohol on here if you want. Like I say, I can have this ordered to my room if I want. How much did it cost me for the carbonara? €12.90. And dinner is served with real cutlery and a real plate. Let's give it a try. I mean, you can't go wrong with carbonara, can you? One thing I've noticed about the sleeper trains that I've been on, they always stop for quite a long time in certain areas. Not gonna lie, that is probably the nicest carbonara I think I've ever had. Can you imagine though, spending 11 hours sat in one of these seats? However, there is something pretty interesting about these seats that I've only just realised, and it looks like they had some audio controls because there's some TVs up there. So once upon a time, you were probably allowed to watch TV, maybe a movie on here. Let me know in the comments if this is the case, or maybe it's just radio, I don't know. Just thought I'd check out the toilets, and these are actually nicer than my one in my room. Tell you what, walking around though the train, especially in certain areas, it gets blooming cold. I don't understand why, but the key takes a long while to register. These are the strangest key cards I think I've ever seen. You got to keep your key in there while you open the door, otherwise it won't work. So I did try the shower, and when it did splutter out, so there's no way I can actually shower in there because it kept spluttering out. It did go for a little while, but then it just didn't get hot at all. In fact, it was just freezing cold. So yeah, it was a bit of a cold wash, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get in there and shower because I couldn't handle that. The bed seems cozy. I think I feel the movement a little bit less up here than I do down there, because I did try it, but we'll see how tonight goes. But it does feel really cozy actually up here, I'm not gonna lie. It is really nice and warm, and it's amazing to know that as I sleep I'll be heading towards the Arctic Circle. That is pretty cool. Anyway, I'll let you know how my sleep goes as I wake up at about probably 8 o'clock in the morning, because I think it's about 2:30 now, because of the delayed train and because of the food and because of my non-existent shower. I'll catch a few hours and then wake up for breakfast. I'll see you in the morning. It's 3 in the morning. For some odd reason, someone keeps trying my door. Randomly, every time I get my phone out to record the noise, it stops. I can't say I had the best sleep at all. First of all, someone kept trying my room. I don't know why.
Hyvät matkustajat, tällä hetkellä olemme noin 3 tuntia aikataulusta jäljessä ja tulemme jäämään.
We are about 3 hours behind schedule and will be even more late due to problems caused by the locomotive. I still can't say what time we will arrive in Rovaniemi. If you have further connections, please contact the conductors in car 58.
So I had someone try my door, then someone was having a shower, I think it was at 4 in the morning, and obviously because the rooms are connected, the shower was next door, it was so loud. And then of course the stop and starting motion of the train, it wasn't a good night's sleep. So it's just past 8 o'clock. I don't know what time breakfast finishes, so I'm going to get some clothes on and we'll head down and get some coffee. Still not light yet, obviously. I think sunrise is about 10:30. So here's the shower, and I don't think my key will work. This is for the people staying down there that don't have a shower, but if they're like me, they wouldn't get any hot water anyway. I said last night how cold it is between the cars. Look, there is actual snow. So I'm on the temperature profile right now of Finland, and where I currently am, this is how cold it is outside right now. It's minus, I don't know if you can see that, it's going to focus on it, but it's minus 29 outside. So on some sleeper trains that I've been on, breakfast is included, but apparently it's not on the room that I've got. Anyway, I've gone for some porridge with berries, a croissant, a coffee, and I'm going to take in the view. Porridge seems quite salty, and the berries are frozen, but kind of works. So because of the delays, I've got 4 hours until I get into Rovaniemi. I can relax in my room, I can obviously relax on the bed, or I can sit here at this tiny little table, this tiny little chair. I might go and sit in one of the other cabins, or I might go and grab a coffee a little bit later on, just to break it up a little bit. So I just thought I'd show you what the other cabins are like, and there's actually 3 bunk beds in here. I mean, look how high that is up there. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. These are pretty basic. Hand sanitizer, a little bit of a mirror. They actually do have a bit of a bigger window than what I've got. They don't have a toilet or a shower. That's further down there. Can't say I've seen that very often, but the door is frozen. Well, I finally arrived in Rovaniemi, 4 and a bit hours late. Not complaining though, because obviously it was still a great experience to be on that train. I better make this quick because it's like minus 23 degrees out here, so my face is starting to hurt. Would I do that again? To be honest, I don't seem to have much luck when it comes to sleeper trains. The fact that the hot water, well, there was no hot water. The shower didn't work properly anyway, but there was no hot water. Yes, they did send me an email explaining that there was a problem with the water. But they didn't say there was no hot water, they just explained there was no water at all. And obviously when I got on there was water, but it just wasn't hot. I found the food pretty good actually, but it didn't include breakfast. I had to pay 10 euros for what I got for breakfast. You either like sleeper trains or you don't. Personally, I find them difficult to sleep on just because of the noise from the other people in the other rooms, also the movement and the noise from the train moving. Yes, it's a little bit more comfortable than the ones in the UK, but still I found it really difficult to sleep. I think I probably got about 2 hours, 3 hours sleep if I was lucky. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Would you do a sleeper train, and should I do another one somewhere else, maybe in America? Do let us know in the comments. Please give the video a thumbs up, it helps me out more than you know, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.